so there's some binaries.
Oh, wow. Security. This is what happens. Oh, did they shut off the volume? Can you hear? Can everybody hear?
Really? He's a piece of shit. That is not okay. Even the women in there have been brainwashed.
Should not listen to fascism. It should not be tolerated in civil society. Nazis are not welcome in civil society.
Fuck the police! Power to the people! Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to raise our voices. The conversation's going to go on. Let me be crystal clear. Let me be crystal clear. People do not have the right to tell you what you can and cannot listen to. People do not have the right, fringe elements of society do not have the right to hold you hostage to discourse. This is a university. If we cannot have this conversation here, we can't have it anywhere. We have to be able to talk about it. No issues will solve themselves. That sort of behavior is unacceptable in civilized societies. And if that person is a student,
hello, everyone. I'd like to share my experience, and I hope that all of you guys take it as a bit of a warning for the way that social justice is going to impact us down the line. I'm studying mathematics in college, and one day I hope to be a teacher, and so part of my study means that I'm studying a lot of courses on how to teach. In my courses on how to teach mathematics, which is not a social study, we are being indoctrinated to believe that all mathematics teaching must be taught through a social justice lens. I've had classes where we're supposed to be, learning very simple topics to teach children, and we're being told that rather than focusing on those topics when you teach children, you have to focus on social inequality, social injustice. We did a project where we were supposed to design a park and talk about geometric figures which could be used, blah, 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 blah. We spent a major period of that time talking about why it's very important that you encourage kids to put gender-neutral bathrooms in that park. If you're in a 5th grade classroom and you're going to waste a major portion of the time that's supposed to be dedicated to mathematics education trying to teach about wage inequality, gender-neutral bathrooms, that sort of thing, which may be good or may be bad, you will be missing out on the content which is meant to be learned, the content which made your parents wealthy enough to put you through college. Your grandchildren and your children will suffer under the system which is currently being built around you, which has not only taken over writing and social studies in elementary education, but is rapidly taking over math, science, and every other aspect of education. I'm just like the previous speaker. I put my head down, I do the work, I do everything that I'm told to do. I'm not going to waste my time, I'm not going to waste my money, I'm not going to fail a class over it, but I am scared for what it means for all the teachers who are going into these programs saying, well, I'm just going to teach what I was taught to teach. And they're going to waste your children's time in education, and they will come out less competitive than other children. Thank you.
Hi. So I'm a transfer student here, and I moved here from Canada, and the first thing I tried doing was making friends because this is a new city, this is a new campus for me. So I tried to do it through student groups, and I joined a group called the Feminists of Color Collective, and at first I thought it was fine, like a social thing where you just hang out, make friends that, I don't know, like-minded maybe. But the more I went to the meetings, the more I realized that their whole identity is, or individuality, there's no individuality there. And at first we would just go around every meeting and say our names, say our pronouns, which I'm fine with. But the more meetings I attended, the more things have changed, and they started asking us to say our ethnicities too for some reason. And I thought that was weird, but I went anyways. But then I, I felt like there was nothing productive coming out of it. Like the more meetings I went to, the more I realized all they want to talk about is how much they hate everything and how much everything is to blame others for, and that I don't know, that it's all about victimhood there, and it was just a lot of negative energy, and I felt like I wasn't making any friends anyway, so I stopped going, and it wasn't something I was getting anything out of, and I didn't make any friends, but I stopped going, and yeah, thanks.
And so coming here after every season and being told to the object of the assignment or the essay was to write, to find a certain point, and I would write to find that point and do it to get the grade, but I just knew it was wrong. And I had to continue to do it for the grade because I'm paying my own way through education and I don't want to waste my time here. But to do it so blatantly, to know it's wrong, and it's just anecdotal experience, but it has been in the extreme where, you know, soul to soul, I've seen people break and seen people become friends. I just don't know what to do after this education, which has, at the end of the day, not been satisfactory and not helped me grow to what I thought I could achieve in college. So.
Solidarity from Demand Utopia! Demand Utopia!
So I will start with a timeline of events, and I'll summarize some of the significant events, but I just ask that we keep in mind that we've seen this kind of criminal activity pretty much every night since about May 28th. And this all started on May 28th with a small demonstration at an ICE facility in Southwest Portland. And it wasn't a very large event, but one item of significance there is at that event, someone threw a Molotov cocktail into a wall of the building down there.
That was right where the altercation was happening.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then we have this white Suburban.
Was there shots fired?
I don't speak to officers unless I'm being detained.
Do you think they really bring all these riot cops to
A lot during the night, then it can be hard on our knees. And we want to protect that.
and the gas mask?
Well, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to get in your car.
Sure thing, sir. I have nothing to hide.
Okay, so I'm going to get in your car.
Sure thing, sir. I have nothing to hide. May I?
Do you have a warrant? Actually, no. Do you have a warrant? That's the better thing. Do you have a warrant? I'm calling my lawyer right now.
Please do. If you want to give me your ID, we'll put it under your name and you'll be able to get it back at the end of this.
Sir, you're welcome to just take them. I would rather not provide my ID.
Okay.
I can go replace that easily.
Okay.
I would rather not provide my ID. I would rather not provide my ID.
What is your name, sir? Because you just illegally searched and seized that vehicle. You did not have a warrant. You did not have PC.
I didn't need one because she let me go in the car.
This is true. This is true.
Good try, though.
We should almost start pounding on the door, except we get snatched. We should sit crisscross applesauce on the sidewalk so they have to walk around us for shift change. So for anyone out there who hears abolish the police, who hears defund the police and says, oh, you're an idiot because you need punishment. No, you're just not thinking all the way through. is like saying you can't get rid of cable because you'll never be able to watch TV. Guess what, Grandpa? It's 2020 and we have the internet and Netflix. When we create a new system, we will need you, and we will need you. Once we figure out a new system, once this battle has been won, we're gonna need you. We're gonna need me. We're gonna need us to step up to those positions. It's gonna be the next generation. My mask broke. I wanted to catch the sunrise up here in Portland and some of the activity that's going on over here. So let's take a look. All right, I'm back on, you guys. This guy doesn't work out. Look at him.
I think their garbage humans have probably got beaten up and stuck in a locker when they were children. This is the cream of the crop as far as like a sociopathic thug that would take a paycheck by putting children in cages.
Do you want them to leave?
Yeah, let them get the fuck out of my town, yes.
Stop holding on! This is a fucking inanimate object! Get out of here! Let these go! Listen, you fucking cop! Right there! I could be a cop, to be honest. I like to... What is the inanimate object? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? I wish I was. Show me on the doll where the police precinct hurt you. Show me on the doll where the police precinct hurt you. Show me on the doll where the police precinct hurt you. Show me on the doll where the police precinct hurt you. If you have press material on, you cannot get involved. I can do whatever I want. You cannot say you are not press. Somebody tase their ass. You want to tase her? Go for it. Go for it. I'm not asking for it. Throw a swing. Throw a fucking punch, bitch. I will put you down. You fucking stop, because that's my fucking friend. So watch your fucking mouth. No, bitch. What's this have to be? I'm knocking the fuck out. It's not. What's important? So fuck off. Right.
It's not Black Lives Matter over here. It's not Black Lives Matter over here.
The live stream says that it's pork, and if you eat the pork, you're cannibals. My new one is blocked from saying anything in groups for a week. They had reported me for inciting violence. Yeah, they recorded my first one for that, and then second one for spam. Like for inciting violence. For inciting violence.
And then, but I get a lot of flack while I'm live streaming because everyone's like, stop live streaming the ground, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get jumped.
What the fuck? That's what we do out here. We want the ground in the sky.
You have to worry about your safety. If they want free entertainment, so go somewhere else.
Because everyone's like, stop live streaming the ground, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get jumped.
What the fuck? Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Like actually live streaming?
Live, yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to let you in on this because I'm part of a streamers collective. They have access to everyone's streams in there and they're watching it on a screen.
Right.
So I'm just saying, please beware of the way your angle is. Yeah, just aim at the ground until the feds come out and then, you know, get them. Because, like, I've almost partially stopped streaming for that reason because they're targeting people that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, aim down.
Yep.
I got one up, one down. This one's local, this one's live.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for being out tonight. Stay safe, guys. No, you're not walking me anywhere, bro. They're coming. Why are you coming for me? Why are you guys coming for me?
I didn't.
Why are you guys?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You mean you don't look like you guys are making this up. Hey! This is the first time. This is the first time. And he keeps pushing against me, trying to flip. He keeps pushing against me. I'm here every night at the Joint Ferry, and they're mad.
So you've been here every night. People escorted you out every fucking night.
What happened? Stop! 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 Stop it! Don't smell shit. We're getting him out of here. But it takes me nicely. He kept shoving me out of here.
Why would I ask
What do you want to know,
for your
Michael?
name?
What do you want to know?
What do I want to know?
Whatever you want to know.
You filming me now?
Okay, look.
See now he's filming me. Let him, can't he talk?
You know, being press, you're required to obey the laws.
Yeah, and I'm asking for my
You
citation.
can do it from the sidewalk.
So give me a citation.
I'm not gonna do that. You can do it from the sidewalk.
Okay.
I went around and tried to shank me in the fucking kidney. He stabbed me to kill me because they've been following us around all night, saying that we can't go out there and film and stuff.
Seriously, yo, come on. I know, he's an asshole, but come on. Your safety is more important to me right now.
Well, they're trying to block the cameras, all of his cameras.
His cameras are blinded.
That's all he's doing is blinding the cameras.
Get out of here! Leave!
They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. My name is Ari. My name is Ari. So I have a bunch more press passes I need to get out to people. So I have a bunch more press passes I need to get out to people. No, if you're asking me, I'm with Halo Space Media, which is a legitimate company, as is Gaia, grassroots activism, grassroots international activism. Both of those are legitimate companies that I'm with.
So I will start with a timeline of events, and I'll summarize some of the significant events, but I just ask that we keep in mind that we've seen this kind of criminal activity pretty much every night since about May 28th. And this all started on May 28th with a small demonstration at an ICE facility in Southwest Portland. And it wasn't a very large event, but one item of significance there is at that event, someone threw a Molotov cocktail into a wall of the building down there.